Okay guys, so I've mostly managed to not do holiday stuff yet, and there will be some stuff this month that is not holiday related. However, I love Christmas, and I kind of do what I want to on this channel, so I'm Christmasing up today. So I have something that I've been doing for years, and it's simple, but it's also, I mean, it's a little time consuming, but it's stress relieving for me anyway, and they make incredible gifts, which is why I only have one finished one to show you, because I normally just give them away when I'm done with them. So anyway, I make these Christmas ornaments out of sequins, which I mean, when I say I do this, I'm doing this for years. I've got a setup, okay? Sequins. Okay. And beads of different sorts. I have these, which are the little plastic beads. I have a bunch of those in different colors, and some that I haven't looked at yet, apparently. That I've forgotten about, rather, because they're not in here if I haven't looked at them. I also have a whole bunch. These are both full of tiny little seed beads, okay? And I do have them in different sizes, and they are a little bit mixed up because I have moved with these supplies, and you know, stuff happens. But teeny little seed beads in all different colors. So there's a couple different sizes. I've got teeny little ones and just the little ones. So I have all different colors. I haven't actually decided what my designs are yet, but then I also have some of these are longer tube style beads. So this is excuse the paint on my fingers, I'm always doing something, but so I've got some of those too in lots of different colors. It also requires a eye hook, which I have in multiple sizes. And while not necessary, a thimble will save you with this project. Just completely, it'll save you. Ooh, those are pretty. I haven't looked at these since last year, and I've forgotten I, bought more beads, and they're really pretty. Anyway, then the last kind of main ingredient thing, there's two different things that you can use. You can use ping pong balls, which, I mean, these are just like a set of ping pong balls I got at the dollar store, right? Or I call them McDonald's balls. I know McDonald's doesn't do the whole ball pit thing anymore, but you can still get these at like toy stores, or I imagine Amazon has them. I don't know. I've got so many of them because I bought a big old bag of them a few years ago, and they just last forever because this project takes a long time. So it's sequins, seed beads, you need an eye hook for the top, and then string pins. And you wind up with something that looks like this. Now this one is themed on the back, but I'm not going to show you what it is because it's not really a part of my life anymore. This is meant for somebody else, so I'm not going to show it. But that is kind of the effect. Now you can do anything you want with these. So you can layer as many seed beads as you want, do whatever patterns you want. We will be doing at least one pattern today. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I just know I want to make some more of these ornaments this year. So that's what we're doing today. And let's go. Let's do this. Okay guys, so these are actually really simple to put together. I actually started with the bigger ball, but I felt like it was better to have the ping pong ball first. I don't know. Editing me decided that. So I start off by just taking the ping pong ball and putting the eye hook, screwing it into the top of the ball. Now you can put a sequin on the eye hook. It kind of just helps a little bit with coverage. It's not necessary, but I do like to go ahead and put a sequin, kind of screw the sequin, or screw the eye hook into the sequin and then screw that into the ball. Then you're just going to put the seed beads on your pins. The way that I did it for this one is I didn't necessarily pick exactly which colors. I had that blue mixture of beads, so I just took them in my hands and I put 3 of the smaller blue beads, 1 of the long straight ones, and then 3 more of the tiny blue beads. You can see the colors that I have just up there in the top, and I know they're mixed up, and yes, it drives me nuts, but also fixing it would drive me nuts. So I've done a little bit of the sorting of it, putting them back where they're supposed to be while I was working on this, but I don't think I'll ever get them completely sorted again. But the way that I found this easier to do is just to kind of shake some of the pins out and put 3 of the beads on all of the pins. Then I put all of the straight beads on, and then I put the rest of the 3 little seed beads on the pins. And the way that I did it with this particular one is I put a little bit of just like a PVA glue or something on the ball to hold them. Now they will still pull out if you're not careful, but I haven't had too much of an issue with this one. So then it's just you put the sequin on the bottom of the pin, kind of place it where you want to on the ball, and stab it in. And it's just a repeated stab, 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 which, like I said, can be very therapeutic in certain cases. Do what you will with that information, but it's very, very similar kind of feeling to doing a diamond art or something, where it's repetitive, but also you get a little bit of creativity and just get to kind of zone out and focus on making something beautiful. Although my kids did say that this one looks kind of like a germ, so there wasn't any pattern or anything to this one. I probably could have done something different. I did not have any body in mind for this. I just wanted a blue Christmas ornament, and that's why this one looked like this one. And then it's just, you're kind of overlapping the sequins a little bit, trying to show as little of the ball underneath as possible, although that is why I say to use, if possible, a ball that is approximately the same colors or in the same color family of what you're doing, which is why I chose a red ball for this one. And I'm just kind of drawing my design on it with a Sharpie before I get started. If you can't tell by now, I'm turning this one into a Pokeball because it's me and I think Pokemon are cute, and I've been waiting to actually do this design for years. So I finally did it and I'm very happy with it. And this is the same process, but except for this one, I'm just putting on the top half of the ball, I'm doing a single red seed bead and a single sequin. I was doing this one at a time and then just discovered that that was not necessarily the best way to do it. And after doing that for too long, in my opinion, I decided to go ahead and shake the pins out and load the beads up one by one, and yeah. We got it. So, and then I'm just kind of doing the top half of the ball in the red, and then on the bottom half I did 1 white bead and 1 silver because I don't have white sequins. You probably can find white sequins if you're looking to replicate this, but I didn't. I did also attempt to cover up the silver ends of the pins with a red Sharpie for the top half of the ball. That did not work at all. It just rubbed off on my hands, and then it looked like I had the chicken pox or something on my left hand from where I was holding the ball to do the silver on the bottom. So I just had these red polka dots all over my left hand. So I mean, there's probably a way to fix that if you really wanted to, but for me, it wasn't that big of a deal. I don't mind the silver polka dots or rivets or whatever. And honestly, guys, you can do whatever designs you want to on this. The possibilities are endless. And I'm just gonna let you guys finish watching me finish this ball, and then I will show you the final results. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it. After that, all you're going to do is you can take a piece of ribbon, or you can use a hook, or, you know, just anything like that. Stick it through the eyelet hole on the top. Cut my ribbon a little bit long, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make a couple knots, tie a little bow on top. there. There we go. Little bow. I'll probably wind up trimming the ends here in a little bit, and then you can hang it on your tree. So obviously you can take these and do whatever designs you want to. In the past, I mean, I don't have any pictures of them because, like I said, I usually give them out as gifts, but I mean, you can do Christmas colors. You can, if you have a pink and green tree, I've done those for my daughters before. You can do pink and green ones. Sometimes I have just bought a package of beads because I thought they were pretty and went based off of the colors that were in the bead kits. I have done them based off of football teams. I'm from Georgia, so I've done a University of Georgia. Go Dogs. I live in Florida, but once a bulldog, always a bulldog. Not to offend anybody. I don't really watch football that much anymore. But I've done the Luxo ball from Toy Story. Yeah, this one might be one of my all-time favorites. So that's too cool. and that's it. And they make wonderful gifts. The process is very similar to like Diamond Art or something, where it's just sort of meditative. It's repetitive, but it's meditative, you know? So it's something that's great to do while sitting watching TV. That's what I did, you know, watch Christmas movies while you're making the ornaments. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. And then they wind up really cool. My daughters looked at this one though and said, "Mom, that looks like a germ." And I mean, they're not wrong, but yeah, so that's it. I'm going to ask you guys a little bit of a favor. If you haven't already, my daughters are having a bit of a competition for Christmas this year. They each painted an orc, I know English, from Warhammer, like they're big, and they each painted one, and the winner of the contest is going to get a little bit of extra something for Christmas this year. So I have pictures of each of my daughter's orcs posted in the community tab. If you haven't seen the video explaining the rules, I will link that. I think it's here. I get it wrong every time. I will link that. Please go and look at them and vote. My daughters ask me every morning, "What's the vote at? What's the vote at?" So we have until Christmas Eve, when they're getting their gifts, is when I will make the final tally on the poll that I have over in my community tab. So please go and vote for your favorite orc. Yeah, I only have 7 votes, and I know more of y'all are watching these videos than that. So go and vote. And other than that, I'm just going to leave you with some aesthetic pictures of these, and I will see you guys next time. And until then, just remember, why not you? See you later, guys, and happy holidays.